rotate the chair. However, I do know that the previous board rotated the chair every year. And so I thought at this time we don't have a resolution. So as a business, I think to decide to rotate the chair and vice chair is not only necessary at times, but it's good business practice. And I just want you to know it's not personal. It's definitely a business decision. And the request for this resolution is to ensure that the chair and the vice chair are performing their responsibilities to the best of their abilities. And if the board of directors feels the needs of the board have changed going into the next year, this resolution allows the board to make that change. And so the resolution also establishes that the roles of the secretary and treasurer of the board are performed by an employee of the Bayview Water and Sewer District, and that would be Jesse. So we don't have to elect a board treasurer or a board secretary. That would be Jesse. So the resolution states that the board of directors of Bayview Water and Sewer District, that the selection of chairman and vice chairman shall be done each year at the first meeting of the board in January. Now, just note that nothing herein shall prevent or prohibit directors from being selected to serve consecutive or multiple terms as chairman or vice chairman. So that means if we feel that the needs haven't changed, the skills of the chair and vice chair are sufficient for the next year, then we just vote them back in. But if we feel we need to make a change, that we need different skills in there, we need, then we would go ahead and vote to elect someone else. Yeah. So I'd like to make a motion for the board to approve a resolution establishing the selection of board positions for the Bayview Water and Sewer District.
So you're making a motion that we adopt this resolution? Is that your motion?
Didn't they do a 2-year rotation instead of a yearly rotation?
There was no resolution.
Okay, there was no resolution.
Yeah.
I'll second that so we can get into discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if there's a second, any with this discussion then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with it. I mean, the term, whether it's 1 year or 2 year, like this provides for, the person serving, can be extended another year. So I think the term probably is irrelevant. We can just look at it every year.
Or another year after that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no chronological time to change.
Right. It's just really good to look at your board and kind of assess, do we need to rotate? Do we need to have different skills in the chair? Do we need to, because next year is going to be huge. So to have us look in January, take a look at the board and say, should we rotate? And it just gives us time to pause and reflect and take a look at how we're doing.
And look ahead. That's the key, is looking ahead. Yeah. Okay. All right.
We got elections coming up this year too, so I can't remember who's all up for election too. So.
Yeah.
Everyone but you.
Everybody but you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And me.
Yeah. Craziness.
Yeah.
All right. Any more discussion on this then? Okay. Call for the vote then.
Aye.
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 And I would be an aye, yes.
Larry, were you a yes?
Yes.
Okay.